Good afternoon to you. First question, I mean, was there any niggles from midweek, any injury concerns going into this one at the weekend?
Yes, I believe that we will have a more player in the next games because some of the players who stayed out because of the injury, they are with us in the last few days. They work full practice with the team, and now it depends of their condition. But I'm sure that some of them will be in the squad for the next game.
Right. Is there any that will definitely be ruled out?
Some will be, some will not be. Some of them need a little bit time to be on the good physical level to come to can be part of the squad. Maybe to use them, start to use them some part of the game. Depends of the game. 15-20 minutes because we know that these players have to play a longer period, and now in this moment is we have 3 games more until this international break, and this international break will be good for them to come on the level with the other guys and to be ready to play maybe in all games after this international break. But now in these next 3 games, the players like Will Hughes, like Andre Gray, like Troy Deeney, they will be available in the next games maybe to take some minutes.
I mean, do you feel it's been a bit of a frustrating week? Wasn't it? Last weekend, obviously being kicked back right at the end against Bournemouth with a very good performance, a draw there, and of course Wickham, that's their first point of the season. Do you feel it was a little bit of a frustrating week? Could have got more from the week, do you feel?
I said that we cannot be satisfied with the points what we got in the last 2 games because the both game we could see the goal after the set pieces. Yes, in the last game our opponent create a lot of chances, and we cannot be satisfied not just with the set pieces and with our defensive line, with our finishing in the last part of the pitch where we create some chances. We didn't react on the way how we can. We are the team who want to be better and better, and we can do it just if we work. If we are frustrated because we lost points, we are frustrated every time when we lost the points, and especially like Bournemouth in the last minute of the games, But again. We need to learn from these games a lot. We need to adapt for this kind of the game. How played in the Championship. It's a different football in the Championship and in the Premier League. It's not the same, and we must be the team who will fight like another teams. Because if we don't fight, we cannot win.
And obviously, you've been very strong defensively. Do you feel, obviously, maybe not scored as many goals as you would have liked? Do you feel like you just got to work on that, the balance between attack and defence?
No, when we work every time on the both way. You cannot work just one part of the game. We work in defence and in attack, and this is something what you need to have the balance between these two, between attack and defence, and it's. We start to work first games very good in the set pieces, but after we lost confidence, we lost last 2 games. We conceded 2 goals after the set pieces, and you must to work day by day all the part what you have to do with your player and to prepare them for the games, and if we continue work day by day, we can be better, and we can improve our mistakes from the previous game, and this is our target.
But do you feel there's more goals to come? Because at the moment, I think only 1 game.
I believe that more goals will come. Yes, I believe that more goals will come. I said that we create chance and in the last 2 games and in the games against Blackburn, and we miss the chance. Okay. The problem is when you don't create. If you create and you miss, that means to you work. Yeah. Okay. If you don't create, because we had in some games where we didn't create the chance. It's beginning of the Championship. We have 2-3 games where we had a problem to come to be on the chance. That means we show that we did a progress in this attacking movement, and now I believe that then goals will come. You know, it's work like and how you work defense, how you work set pieces. We work in attack, and you know, the players who play in front and the players who play behind of them must get confidence, and this confidence they will get during the practices every day.
Just a final one, a general question really. Obviously Craig and Troy, I think, are the only two players left from the side that were promoted last time. How important is that experience for the rest of the squad?
Listen, it's important to have the player who stay a lot of years in the club, because this player know the history of the club, this player know the philosophy, this player can be the good example and like second coach in the dressing room for the rest of the team. You know, it's very important to have the player like Craig and like Troy, who knows and who remember the years when team had been in the championship. Because I said and I start this communication with you about that it's different Premier League than championship. It's not the same. The football is football, but the style of the game, a lot of times the decision don't have VAR. You know, all these things you need to adapt as fast as possible, because if you don't adapt, you will have a problem.
Well, good luck at the weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Justin. Okay, Jeff.
Hi, Vladimir. Okay.
Hi.
Can I ask about Christian Kabasele? Is he going to be available for this weekend?
Christian Kabasele is better. He walked today normal. You know, he's got one kick in his nose, and it was he was lucky because it's not broken, but you know, it's creates some problem, and I hope that he will be available for the game. But normally it's one of the players who played all the game until now. And in this offense game, what we have, normally all of them can take some game rest. Maybe this game will be for him, maybe not. We have to decide tomorrow what we will do with him. But I believe that he's okay, and if we need him, he will be available to play.
We thought that Hughes and Gray might be in the squad against Wycombe. Did you just want to give them a little bit more time on the training ground?
If we have time to give, we will give them for sure. If you know, if it depends on the game. Every time it depends on the game. You know, it's the players who work hard in the last months. They stay a long period out of the squad because of their injury, and we know that we need to treat them now in this moment on the special way, because you know, all of us know and they know that they are not ready to play 90 minutes. But how we did then with Etienne, who stay behind, who didn't do, he stay out on the pre-season. He start to work with us 2 weeks, and we are start to use him slowly. Last game he's played 90 minutes. We have to do the same, and with Andre Gray and with Will Hughes normally, and with Troy when he will be ready to play.
When you come up against physical teams, or teams who are going to have as much fight as Wycombe did, can you try and replicate that on the training ground to try and get your players to be able to deal with those situations?
Listen, the things is simple. It's not something difficult to give you answer for this, you know, because if we see last games, and if we see the situation from the last games where we had the players in the last 2-3 games who stay down when opposite team play tough, play strong, we must react the same. We must do the same. If we don't do the same, we cannot win the game. This is one thing what we need to do, and how we need to adapt for this league. Okay? Because if you don't play strong, if you don't go strong in the duel, if you don't win the duel, it's difficult to win the game. And this is something what we need to do from the first game now, which will be on Saturday.
Without telling us what you may have said to your players after the game, in the dressing room, are you calm after a game like that, or are you annoyed with them?
No, listen, you know, it's after the game, when you played how we played, and when you lose 2 points, you know, it's all of us had been frustrated, and in this moment, it's for me it's the best to be quiet and to wait the next day to analyze the game with them, because after the game it's just it was big disappointment for all of us. But again, this is the football, and the next game will be in the next 2 days, and we can do our job on the good way, and to improve this what we missed in the previous one.
For someone like Etienne Capoue, do you think it's going to take him 2 or 3 more games before he's really up to where the level that he would normally be at?
No, we can be satisfied with his level, how he's improved his level day by day, because I said that he started first game with 15-20 minutes. After we used him 45 against Bournemouth. 2 days ago he played 90 minutes. This is one process what he need to do. And normally, it's the process what will be, and for the other 3 guys who will come in the next few days to be part of the squad.
Just a final one from me. Changing your system during a game, are you okay with that, or are you hoping to wait for more players to come back before you might change from kind of your 3-5-2?
We used 2 different systems until now, but all of these 2 systems, it was with the 5-player back. We have started to work this system, and now in this moment, it's not easy for no one to change the system, because you don't have time to work this system, new one. Okay, we know that we have a lot of international players who will not be here with us when will be the international break. Okay, and when you want to change the system, you need some days, sometimes to spend with the team, and to do it. Normally, we have in our mind that we can do it, but we need to find the right moment and the right players who can adapt fast with the new system. Now, if we will do it or not, we will see. Because for me, the best system is this system. What your squad give to you, what you have. If you have player for this system for 5-3-2 or for 5-4-1, you will use this system. If you have system for the others for 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3, it depends on the player what you have. In this moment, we have player for this system.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Vladimir.
Hi.
So, you mentioned on Monday that Stipe Perica was awaiting results from his scan. Have they come through? Is there any update there?
Yes, it's a good news, because he doesn't need to do the surgery now in this moment. He will be part of the rehabilitation. He will take part of her rehabilitation in the next 10 days, 2 weeks maximum. And after that, I believe, after this international break, he will be available to be with us. And it's a good, yes.
Okay. And are you still in the market for a free agent? You mentioned previously that you were looking.
Yes, have free agent players. We're looking for the one position. If we can find this position, one good player, maybe we'll do the movement. But in this moment, we are with the squad what we have.
Okay, and you've, of course, Ismaïla Sarr and João Pedro have played a lot centrally this season as the 2 strikers. Would you like to see them play out wide if the opportunity came about?
If I want to see them?
So, because they've played on the wing previously, would you like to see?
Yes, but their normal position is to be a wide player. Okay, yeah. João is the player who can play like striker, but his natural position is like wing player. Okay, about Sarr, we know what is his position. It's not possible. Don't need to speak. But in this moment, beginning of the championship, in these first games, what we had, we used them, because this is in this moment together with Glenn Murray, who is a guy who is with us and who work hard, and he's played some games. But in this moment, these 2 players played the most of the time like striker, or if you use one striker, João, it was this one, because rest of 2, and the Stipe, it was out because of the red card. Now he's out because of the injury. Rest of 2, Andre Gray and Troy Deeney, they had injured. That means in this moment we use this player what we have.
Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Simon, all right? Also.
Just two from me. Just firstly with Troy, do you expect to see him playing before the international break, or is it after then that we might?
Why not? Why not? Yes, maybe he can be available for the next games to start to be part of the squad, and maybe to use him for some part of the game. But normal, we will see now how will be in the next days his rehabilitation. He worked with the team. We know that he has a problem. We try to solve this problem, and I believe that we are close to fix all this what he has and to start to use him.
And how much does a player like him change what you can do in attack? What does he bring to the team?
He's an experienced player. He's the player who, every time when he was with the team and he worked pre-season, now when he started to work with us, he's a professional. He worked maximum, and it's important to have one experienced player who knows the team, who knows the league, and who can give you numbers in front.
And just lastly on Ben Foster, because he was brilliant again on Tuesday night. How impressed have you been with him? Because he's 37 years old, he's going to be 38 this season, but he's still producing amazing performances.
No, Ben, he did his job, and we can be satisfied with him. We can be happy with his performance from the beginning of the championship. All these games, he worked hard, and he's give us the confidence. We have other two keepers who work very hard, and Danny and Adam is the guys who deserve to be here, and we have three very good keepers, and they work hard day by day, and how you said, Ben give us a lot in the last games, and I believe that he will keep his performance and in the next games.
Thank you.
Vladimir, just one from me. I just want to know what you want to see your team do differently on Saturday compared to what they were doing on Tuesday evening.
Want to see more energy. More energy. This is first things what I want to see. I want to see to be hungry for the victory. This is something what we need to do. Not next game, every next game. Because if you don't have it, we cannot win. Okay. If you don't wish the game more than your opponent, your quality cannot do something more, because to show your quality, you must first of all be strong in your decision, in your second ball, in every second and every moment during the game. You must be there. Okay, and this is the first thing what we need to do and what we need to improve. And the player who will play will be the player who will give maximum and who will give full energy every next game. Doesn't matter about the quality. Doesn't matter. First of all, they must put their self to the team, and they must work hard for the team. If they want to do it, it will be my pleasure to use all of them.
Wait, why are you going fast? There's more videos here.